Hello students, welcome to the course on hydrocarbons. In previous lecture, we studied what are the physical and chemical properties of alkanes. In this video, I am going to explain about a new concept in this chapter, that is conformations. So what does these conformations means? Here we know that in case of alkanes, there is a presence of carbon-carbon single bond or carbon-hydrogen single bond. If I take the example of ethane, in ethane, two carbon atoms are there, and between two carbon atoms, a single bond is present, and that is said to be a sigma bond. In between carbon atoms, sigma bond is present. And due to the presence of a single sigma bond, we can able to rotate one of the carbon, keeping the another carbon fixed. As you can observe in this diagram, by keeping one carbon, if I consider this one as the carbon and these are the hydrogen atoms in case of ethane. Okay, so therefore we can see this is one carbon atom and this is one carbon atom, and one of the carbon atom is fixed and another carbon atom is rotating through the axis. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಟಮ್ಸ್ ನಡುವೆ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, and due to that single bond we can able to rotate the carbon atom by keeping the another carbon atom fixed. ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಆನ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್. and due to that rotation, ಆ rotation ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ you can observe the different arrangement of atoms in the space. So here the atoms, the hydrogen atoms, they are arranged spatially in this space and gives the different geometries. And such a kind of different arrangement of atoms in space which can be obtained due to rotation about carbon-carbon bond are called conformations or conformers or rotamers. So different arrangements of atoms ನಾವು observe ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay, ಯಾಕೆ observe ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? Due to rotation of carbon-carbon bond, and that phenomena or that structure is said to be conformation, conformers or rotamers. Okay, so remember this. And here, while rotating the carbon atom, there will be presence of some kind of repulsive force between atoms. ಈಗ rotation ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ it should be free from repulsive forces. So if I take the carbon double bond, there we will find the number of repulsive forces acting between the atoms. And in case of carbon triple bond also, the repulsive force is there. Due to that repulsive force, we cannot able to rotate the carbon on its own axis. Double bond triple bond ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ರೊಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಪಲ್ಸಿವ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಅಟಮ್ಸ್. and in case of single bond, there will be slight repulsive force is there, and we can overcome that, okay, by applying some small amount of energy. So that's why it is possible to rotate the carbon atom. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ರಿಪಲ್ಸಿವ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಪಲ್ಸಿವ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ್ಯಾರ್, ಬಹಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಬೈ ಅಪ್ಲೈಯಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ರೊಟೇಟ್. and that repulsive force which is present between the conformers is said to be torsional strain. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು torsional strain ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. The repulsive force which is present between carbon-carbon bond is said to be torsional strain. So remember this. And in case of alkanes, this torsional strain is very less, and that's why we will observe the conformations. Okay, so now let's study the conformations of ethane. So how the atoms are arranged in ethane? By rotating the carbon atom. Now carbon atoms of ethane ಅನ್ನು rotate ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ different arrangement ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತಾವ. Conformations are nothing but the different arrangements that we have obtained by rotating the carbon-carbon bond. Remember that. Now in conformations, there are two types of representation. One is Sahor's projections and another one is Newman projection. First, we will discuss Sahor's projections. So in this Sahor's projections, the molecule is viewed along the molecular axis. It is then projected on paper by drawing the central carbon-carbon bond as somewhat longer straight line. ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, this is one carbon, in ethane 2 carbon atoms are there, this is another carbon. Okay, now I will join these two carbons by using the straight line. Now here the hydrogen atoms are attached to the carbon. In each carbon atom 3 hydrogen atoms are attached. In Sahor's projections, we will simply represent the carbon-carbon bond by using the straight line, and then we will represent the bonds which are present between the carbon and hydrogen. Okay, see, such kind of arrangement is said to be Sahor's projection. And here front carbon, back carbon, 2 carbon atoms are present. One is present at the front and another one is present at the back side, and that can be represented on paper in this manner. ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಪೇಪರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ರೀ, Sahor's projections ಅನ್ನ represent ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Okay, so remember the Sahor's projections. Here each carbon has 3 lines attached to it corresponding to 3 hydrogen atoms ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Okay, so this is Sahor's projection. In Sahor's projection, again we will find two types, eclipsed and staggered. Usually in Sahor's as well as in Newman and all kinds of conformations have two kinds of arrangement. One is eclipsed and another one is staggered. So what does this eclipsed and staggered arrangement means? Here in eclipsed conformation, the hydrogen atoms are exactly similar position to the hydrogen atoms which are present at the carbon at front position. Front position ಒಳಗಿರುವಂತ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗಿ hydrogen atoms attach ಆಗಿರ್ತಾವೆ. So here you can observe, this is the front carbon atom and hydrogen atom is attached to it. So exactly at the same position the hydrogen atom is present which is bonded to the carbon which is present at the back side. So this kind of arrangement is said to be eclipsed. They are all present at the same position as that of the hydrogen atoms which are attached to the front carbon atom. Suppose if we rotate this, okay, ಇದನ್ನ ನಾ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ. ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ here you can observe in front carbon atom hydrogen atoms are present as it is, but in back carbon atom, the hydrogen atoms are rotated and thus the hydrogen atom will lies below the line. Okay, so that means the hydrogen atoms are away from each other. As far as possible, they will move away from each other, and such kind of conformation is said to be staggered conformation. ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತಾವ್ರಿ ಈಗ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಅಟಮ್ಸ್ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಆಗಿ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾವ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಲಿಪ್ಸ್ಡ್ conformation, the repulsive force is higher as compared to the staggered conformation. ಇಲ್ಲೇ repulsive force ಏನಾಗತ್ರಿ? In case of eclipsed conformation, hydrogen atoms are present at same position, thus the repulsive force between atoms is more. And in case of staggered conformation, since hydrogen atoms are far from each other, thus the repulsive force present between hydrogen atoms is very less. Remember this. In case of eclipsed conformation, the repulsive force is more, and in case of staggered conformation, repulsive force is less because the atoms are present far from each other. So these are the two conformations observed in Sawhorse projections. This is how we will represent the Sawhorse projection. Okay. Then second way is Newman projection. So in a Newman projection, if we take the ethane again, the front carbon, okay, two carbon atoms are there in ethane. The front carbon is simply denoted as point, and we have to draw the hydrogen atoms which are bonded to the carbon atom. This front point indicates the front carbon atom. And now another carbon atom is there, where that is to represent. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ರೀಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಟಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡ್, and that rare carbon atom is represented by drawing the circle or sphere. By drawing this sphere or circle, we will represent the rare carbon atom, the carbon atom which is present at the back side. Okay, back side iruvanta carbon atom anna circle through represent ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. And again we have to represent the bonds formed between carbon and hydrogen. So just to simply represent the hydrogen atoms are there, we will draw the hydrogen atoms exactly near to the hydrogen atoms which are present at the first carbon atom. So this is said to be eclipsed. Okay, eclipsed conformation, Newman projections. Okay, this is the Newman projection. If they ask, okay, write the structures of Newman projections of ethane, then we have to write the eclipsed as well as staggered conformation in this manner. Okay, and again if we represent a staggered conformation, what we have to do? Simply again we have to point the first carbon atom, okay, and then by drawing this circle we have to represent the rare carbon atom. But the only thing is the hydrogen atoms are rotated and they should be far from each other. Okay, so exactly opposite they are rotated, and hence again here also in case of staggered conformation, the repulsive force is less because the hydrogen atoms are far from each other, and in eclipsed conformation repulsive force is more since they are present at the same side. Okay, so this is the another way of representing conformation of ethane, and here the angle between these will be 120 degree. Angle between the lines is 120 degree. Okay. Now, relative stability of conformations. Among eclipsed and staggered, which one is more stable? How to know this? So simply let's take this staggered form of ethane. In the staggered form of ethane, the electron clouds of carbon hydrogen bonds are as far apart as possible. As you already know, staggered form ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಿರ್ತಾವ್ರಿ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಟಮ್ಸ್ ಏನಿರ್ತಾವು ದೇ ಆರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಫ್ರಾಮ್ ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆದಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ. that you have already learned. Now, due to that, there is a minimum repulsive force, and if the minimum repulsive forces are there, minimum energy, and minimum energy is there, then stability is more. The molecule's stability is maximum in case of staggered form of ethane due to minimum repulsive forces. ಕಡಿಮೆ ರಿಪಲ್ಸಿವ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಗೆ. ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ದ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟೆಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಹೈ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್. ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಎನಿ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್, ದಿ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ that possessing minimum energy has maximum stability. Okay, if the energy is very high, maximum energy means the stability is minimum, it is highly unstable. Okay, so minimum energy ittu anta helidre stability jaasti irutte. So in staggered form, repulsive forces are minimum and stability is more. And what about eclipsed form? In eclipsed form, the electron clouds of the carbon hydrogen bonds come closer to each other, resulting in increased cloud repulsions. ಎರಡು ನಿಯರ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೇಮ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ರಿಪಲ್ಸಿವ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾವೆ. ಆಸ್ ಎ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದಿ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ and thus stability is less as compared to staggered conformation. Staggered form ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ eclipsed form ದ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ because repulsive forces are more and thus stability is less. Remember that. And another important thing, the repulsive interaction between the electron clouds which affects the stability of a conformation is called torsional strain. Already na ಹೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ. There will be presence of repulsive force, and that repulsive force which is present between the electron clouds is said to be torsional strain. And magnitude of torsional strain depends upon angle of rotation about carbon-carbon bond. If the angle is larger, then stability is more because less repulsive forces are there. Angle ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ರಿಪಲ್ಸಿವ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರ್ತಾವ್ರಿ and thus stability is more. And this angle is said to be dihedral angle or torsional angle. The angle, okay, of rotation about CC bond is said to be dihedral angle or torsional angle. Remember this. So this is all about the conformations in case of alkanes. So in conformations, we have learned the conformations of ethane and what is the reason for the conformation and which forms of conformations will be observed in case of ethane and what are the different way of representing the conformation. So remember all those things. So this is all about the alkanes.